Saddle up, sports fans. A new Elk video just dropped. Get ready for epic luck. The absolute pinnacle of coaching genius. Professional anti-turn one bang the ball setups. A masterclass in coaching like no other. And much, much more. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello, YouTube. You find us in a ladder match with a fresh Bangers team. Bangers the second, Bangers 2. We're against Black Orcs, who are 2-0-0, but they have not managed to get any skills. 3 rerolls. We have done the same builds before. You fire a goblin. You get your 4 blitzers, 4 big uns, rerolls. Fire a goblin, play with a loner. I am down 50k. It seems crazy to pick kegs, but I'll do it. Vanilla only challenge, yeah. So yeah, the last Bangers team had a pretty decent first game against Black Orcs. We'll see how it goes. I feel like the correct thing is to receive. Obviously, I don't know if I'm going to upload the final match of the Bangers. It was miserable. Went AFK. I even set up macro to press end turn. Yeah, I didn't go AFK for that long, but yeah, wasn't very fun at all. Quite miserable actually. Got diced off the pitch by humans. But here we are yet again. We will use Gary here to pick the ball up. And I ought to do some form of anti-lit setups. That's going to be a bang. Where does he go? Maybe he has to be bang here. Then I've got 2 assists. I'm ST6 against him. Where does my blitz come in? Who knows? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, see, I can't really bang a goblin. Yeah, the bangers become the bangies. It's the best way of characterizing it. Something like this. So I think it's going to be 2D, 2D, 2D. And we'll go from there. Yeah, like, I think that ladder needs a bit of tweaking with the concession stuff. I think they're doing it wrong. He got a reroll, which is to be expected, I guess. No, it was just a straight up roll, wasn't it? Just a straight up roll. So we'll go 2D. That's a good idea, prank. I don't hate it. Big bang off the draw here. I could base and then hit the goblin on a blitz. Maybe I do this first and then push him off to the side. I actually really don't hate that. Should I hate it? I feel like I perhaps ought to hate it, but I don't hate it, so therefore I'm going to do it. Hey, Pablo. And hello, Prank. He's stunned, so he can go back. Maybe we go over here, we go up here to stop these, but he has instant 2D, so maybe I ought to not give those away. We'll eat it. As we are mostly protected. I think I think I could do that prank. I think that's a really good idea. I just had the arena brigade in saying, "Arena's so good, help. Oh, get on the arena, help." Just had so just gone last 10 minutes out of my mind saying arena's pretty not very fun. Buff Skaven. Give Skaven the Black Orcs treatment and I'll come play. Big pals here. Huge pal. No armor break. Hey, Mark Loud. Load. Mark Load 79. Skaven 8 skills with 2 allowed stacks. Yes. And one stat up. He's pushing the ball, isn't he? Maybe I should have moved someone back so I could hand off and then up the pitch. Yeah, MA on a... yeah, they should bring that back. Removing natties was disgusting. I hate that they did that. Nerfed Skaven. I mean, this just is what Blood Bowl is, isn't it? It is just base everybody. Make the opponent roll. It's just base everything. Make the opponent roll. Hope they fail, and you're chilling. Killed him. Nice. We'll take that. So that's him down on 10 for this. 10 for this. Huge bang.
Hot roll.
I get up. I get the ball to there. I move him down. What does he have? 3+ comes round. He could come down, actually. Provide a little bit of light screenage. Yeah, concession incoming. Yeah. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. Don't know how much that even helped me. I'm not terribly worried about this. I'll do this. So I think maybe just... maybe a scuffed Y cage. Yeah, scuffed Y cage works. We'll do this. Nice. This has to be a dodge. Yeah, makes it. And I think... I think this dodge also has to happen. Maybe it doesn't. Slow him down a little bit. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I could go for the 1D. The blockless 1D isn't too bad, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Well, sometimes you're the dicer and sometimes you're the dicey. It's always better to be the former, isn't it? Bit of good fortune there. Meaningless rush. To be fair, I think the rush was good because it gets him in with him. Yeah, I've got to bang all men's, you know. It does. Big impact. Especially the Black Orc. That's huge, isn't it? That is huge. I don't even know who did that. It was Steve. Steve got that done, didn't he? Really stupid thingy. So, like... Just hopefully this enemies because of the send-off. KO. No dubs. Makes you sick, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't make you guys sick, but it makes me sick. Need to be careful about any sort of surfing on the ball. I could get up to here. I could actually get one square further forward. These guys aren't really helping each other. Maybe that wasn't the play. Now, I give myself the angle back, don't I? Yeah. Follow there, even though I think it might be bad. Sort of want to maximize bangs on the goblins to a certain extent. Like, he stands up and then he can go for a 1D or something, but this is pretty... This is mostly okay, and I have the pivot back with a bit of screen on. So it's a turn of two potentials, isn't it? I'm gonna have to stay in Chunt's column because I don't want the surf, right? Like when you came in, Denmeek, the 5+ thingy. Yeah, they are gonna struggle. I might be bested by the elf screen, you know. Come on, Dave. TV 10+, by the way. So he moves him. He gets the troll. There is a chance that I sort of like pick my fights a little bit and I don't advance. Come back into the safety. But that does allow the Black Orcs to sneak back around. See, I was expecting the move round to get the troll in. Maybe that's what he's going to do anyway. He doesn't maximise the blocks. But with that hit, you're maximising the bangs, aren't you, really? But maybe not. So I can get 1 assist there. If I blitz him... I suppose that's nice, isn't it? Now it does become coming back into safety. $2D. Follow. Not really what I wanted. Not really thought this through. Probably wasn't the play. They have the uphill with block to chain him out to achieve what? Not much of anything, really. One assist, that's 2 assists. That makes it a 1 day against him. No, it doesn't. Whoops. That's a 1 day. 1D blitz. Could go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't hate that. Actually, I do hate. I should hate it. It's terrible. The ball is so exposed now. Press space bar, please. Let's go. Why does the game have to be like this, Cyanide? Yeah, me too. Me too. Move him down for the cage. Yeah. Honestly, I think I foul him as well, right? I think I foul him. I think I fouled the trot. Foul and regen always sucks. But there's not gonna get much of a better foul, am I? I'll re-roll this if it fails. Doesn't fail. I think I foul him, but I do it with the... I can't do it with the loner. We're going with this. Huge. Regen fails. No dubs. Hot roll.
Hot roll.
Oh, dear, that was a pretty hot roll, wasn't it? Let's go. Let's go. Well, hopefully he doesn't concede and I get to develop my team. Well, everybody's the fouling team, aren't they, Tenry? But yeah, like, who's fouling who now? Yeah, he fouled me, didn't he? And maybe that's where the KO came from. There you go. Ball goes down. It's not a terrible concern for us. Not a huge concern. Stu, the lineman, catches it. Dutifully so. Easy peasy. Who does he not want to pass to? Hand off or pass? Who does Stu not want to pass to? He doesn't want to pass to other linemen, so he could hand off to the blitzer with no trouble. And also, there isn't really any chains on, is there? There's this bang, which would grant assists on the two. If it succeeds, we're granting assists. You stay here. This push into him, into get him to there to do what? Doesn't really change much. But I could do this hit into him to push him there to bang bang, to bang one, then blitz the other. That's probably better. I'm hitting with the ball. I clicked the big un. I clicked the big un. It went through his... You have to click the base? Oh. Oh, that's so bad. That's deeply upsetting. With who? I don't want to drop a blitzer. You can cancel the assists here. It's pretty much always going to be a 2D, isn't it? Unless I go into here, which he just stands up to cancel. It's always going to be a 2D on the ball. So this is probably the safer spot. Or here. Could tag him out. Yeah, it's just always going to be a 2D. Like I obviously didn't click the base, but I clicked through him, right? Like I clicked the player model. I guess it'd be a nightmare if you have the player models intersecting the thingies. So that's sort of on me. That's frustrating though. On tabletop, I'd just take it back. Send it. Sent off. Argue the call. Didn't work. No bribe. Okay, he's gone. I'm down to 10. Could have actually gone in here. That would have been banking on the removal. Yeah, it wouldn't have done much. I'm a little bit frustrated at what happened there. That's my food shopping. I need to be right back to deal with that. Yeah. a sec. Okay. The armor 10 break, you just go both ways. Yeah, I'm really upset that the lineman was the hit. It was quite simple. It was bang, blitz, ball goes forward. Reroll my opponent's successful blitz. Yeah, as in the upcoming tabletop, the tabletop book. I think we do something like this and we start trucking up the pitch. Good pick up from Mike there. I can't do much about the 2Ds, right? I can blitz both of these. I can't blitz both of these three. Maybe I base up here. The blitz has to be with him to push him to there. Yeah, the downloadable updated rule set. Yeah. I'll be back in a second. Downloadable updated rule set. All the erratas you could ever need. We're back here. He's still making it tricky, isn't he? Bang, follow, bang. Unfortunately, we lost the blitzer. Quite unfortunate. Or Stu. Probably want to blitz with him, don't I? No, to be honest. I'll blitz with the ball because that's safe. Now, if I blitz here, it doesn't really actually change anything, does it? How many KOs? 2 KOs. Rush gets him safe. This 2+ is nice, but not necessary. And then what's this? This is going to be like a 50-50 to come out and base the ball. Could come out and pop him like here or something, so it's... Okay. That'll do. Doesn't opt to blitz. That gives me a 3+ to... Nice. Okay. Two 2+s to uphill 2D him. Or hit here, 2D here with block. 2D here with block. You can reach? No. 2D here with block and then blitz in. Is the play. Nothing else to take. Could probably just move away from stuff just in case. There we go. One of his KOs come back. Our send-off stays out. Bit of a sad one for us. As you'd sort of expect. He doesn't have to throw teammate 1 turn on, so I guess I need to just protect against the blitz. But then that allows the fouling. To be fair, if the fouling happens, doesn't it? It's just one of those things. What about... it doesn't sub against his blitz, that is, when his blitz attack to just bang a piece. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we're at worst against 9. 10 versus 9 next turn. But we've lost it. The troll is out is massive. One of the Black Orcs being gone is massive. This is looking like a pretty comfortable game. We got the reroll that time. KO. Pretty certain I have the... I bought the keg, didn't I? Or was that last match? No, it is this match. Yeah, I got the kegs. So 3+ for the KO to come back. Another KO there. No send-off. I was all looking down at the bottom left there to see what happens on the KOs. We got Stu back. We didn't get Eric back. And the opponent's KO stays out. So we're now down to putting... Got to put something of value on the LOS. We'll go for the bad chevrons. I think that'll be a setup. That's a setup of some description. All of my players are set up. Changing Rever. We're back into perfect condition, so nothing changes. Get a little bit of an interesting scare. Goes back and forth, back and forth. Obviously, there's not, you know, I think it... To be fair, maybe I should have put a blitzer on the LOS. Other than the big one. Just be a stun, please. Nope, KO. It's coming down to the wire here. It's coming down to the wire. I've had the dice so far, but it seems to be drying up a little bit. Okay. I think next turn is pretty straightforward. It's just block blitz on the Black Orc and I try and slow him down, right? I don't think I try and... If I were on rats or something. If I were on rats, I'd be pumping down here to go blast goblins, but I don't have the speed. And he can just come up and cage, and it's quite a difficult cage for me to deal with. How many orcs are banged out? We took a... yeah. So 3 of ours, so we're down to 8. And obviously his Black Orc just refused to come back. That one's injured. The troll we got on a foul, and the troll killed him. So not a good game for the troll. I should maybe have considered getting him out. Yeah, he had good dinner, yeah, that's fair. He did. He got a nice chomp on whatever his name is. Kegel Lemeculus. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Tasty little goblin eat. Gobble on these goblins. Now, of course, I've seen my opponent's moves. Maybe him over here would have been nice. Maybe him tucked over and whatnot. But then he could just go the other way. Actually, less so, because he was over here anyway, so maybe not. You'd give bangs into bangs, though. So what happens if I go base, base, smash? It just puts 1Ds on, doesn't it? Means he can give the assist straight away, but it slows him down, doesn't it? Maybe he comes up here like this. So he has a bang. And he's getting the assist here. Probably is just base or men time, isn't it? So he has bang, 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 bang. But the ball's going nowhere. So I think this is probably okay. He could maybe have gone here instead. This guy could maybe be over a couple of squares for the bang through, because if he gets through, then a little bit stuck. Of course, didn't consider this. Yeah, this guy should definitely be over a little bit. I was worried about the pivot over here, but then I did all of this after. I did all of this afterward, decided to move him. Okay, so no assist here. It's just a 1D. Gonna blitz through? Yeah, it's gonna blitz through. Which sucks, because these guys are both sort of out of the play, aren't they, really? This guy's not out of the play, though. Although, this will probably be a follow, won't it, to tag him. One assist there, that's a 2D. 2D does nothing for me over there. I want to be focusing here, don't I? Yeah, Pablo, I think you're right. Yeah, he can't really sideline cage, can he? There's a bit of follow, yeah. So if I stand, then I've got a hit here, but it's a little bit underwhelming, isn't it? Stand, I've got 1D. I mean, these are in like range enough that they can actually get around and bang if needed. That's 2 assists. That's a 2D. I'm not seeing any chains. I'm not seeing any way to get onto the ball. Like if I put someone there, and I've got not much of anything really. If I fill both of those, I can chain him, but it does nothing. Another big bang. KO. I have opened this up, haven't I? Which is quite bad. Don't think I take this. Getting him down would be massive. Like, really, really big. Even pushing him back is pretty big. So 4 out of 6 times it's good for me. Both down is fine as well. 5 out of 6 times this is fine. The skull really sucks. Push him in here to keep the... Push him in, stay put. Or push him up and follow. I think push him up and follow. He has an instant 2D, but it means that the guy's not going anywhere. There's a big removal for me, that KO. What does he have? He stands up, and then he can go through on freeze. Stands up, 1D. No, because the way these are staggered. This is pretty good. We obviously we scored on turn 8, Pablo, and then he got 2 KOs. One of them came back, and then on the next SOS, on his turn 9, he got a KO. So yeah, sort of sad one for us, but not necessarily the end of the world. I feel like pushing him there gave him the 2D, but it locks him up. Obviously, I've got 2 for 1 here. Two assists here, when I can deal with anything over here. Stand up 2D. Or 1D to get him free, but he's only 2 squares of movement, so it'll just be a stand up. Stand up 2D. And then leave these 2 on each other. Bang. He stands. Pretty certain he just stands. He just stands, and then I can actually bang down, and then I've got the blitzers to do stuff with. Don't know where he's going to put the ball. Okay. Like, so this is quite obviously the play, isn't it? If I can get him down, I have to push him this way. And no follow to preserve movement. So he's coming over here, end of turn. He's getting smashed, end of turn. He's coming up here. Maybe this isn't end of turn, but I don't do the rush. No, I do the rush. I know reroll it. Okay. Putting it in here is nice. One scatter's good, one scatter's not so good. Standing down and then 3 out of 8 are good. I can just pick it up. Actually, no, this is both my squares of movement, so I should push and follow. No armor break. Scatter is okay. Do I follow? Or do I stay put? If I stay put, it makes this a 1D, but it gives him a goblin to do stuff with. I think giving him the goblin's okay. I think giving him the goblin's okay there. I think it's okay. I don't know it's okay. The scatter was okay. Could have been disastrous, right? If it had landed on players. I had to do the safe move of hitting with him to try for the both down or whatever to get this guy free. Sadly, it sucks to not have the extra movement. Bringing Sue over from here sucks, but I didn't want to risk the Dubskull into Dubskull before doing the big bangs and stuff, but perhaps I should have done because it's not that risky, is it? Like, I take other risks without batting an eyelid, right? 1D. But how are you picking the ball up? Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Guess what I'm not. Uh-oh. 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 I should have done just, like, just done a blitz him free. I couldn't blitz himself free because I came over, didn't I, for the 3D. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just blitzed him free. Put him on the ball, blitzed him free, came back, picked the ball up. There's still chances for him here. I'm leaving him in the game, which isn't ideal. Yeah, like he gets a 1D scatter and... Okay, he doesn't. It's the power I needed. Stun's fine. Looking pretty dire for Constry here. Not looking too dire for us. Despite my attempts at throwing these dice array. What's happening is I think his Black Orcs have too much armor. Should have stood him up first. Safe moves, by the way. You can't win from here. Maybe push him away? He's not fast enough, is he? He's not fast enough to do anything of note. I would like to score a second time on him so we get him leveled. Could go over here to make hijinks a bit more difficult, right? No, I think if I go here, it's never really going to change much. Like, hijinks are just available to him. It's just the nature of the beast. Well, GG Constry, unlucky mate. I got the better of the dice there, big time, didn't I? That was unfortunate, especially the troll. I think the team's okay. Don't know. The troll got hurt bad time. No, what's you can't even trust these, can you? Because like the numbers don't add up. 12 SPP for us, 4 for him. He got a Black Orc level. I suppose that's nice, but the troll death is quite severe. But maybe he'll play on. People play on with all sorts of stuff, don't they? The question here is, I don't buy anything for the team. Like, he didn't get any SPP. It might be worth buying the Apo and playing with a loner. I think the first skill on the Blitzer has to be Mighty Blow. Although it's safer to go Guard, isn't it? Guard is probably better, but Mighty Bang is nice. Like, Mighty Bang is really nice. Pablo, are you still here? It's Mighty Bang first, isn't it, Pablo? Yeah. I don't know if you're answering yeah to... Yeah, Mighty Bang first. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Bit of Mighty Bang first. Guard is really strong, isn't it? But Mighty Bang. We got Mighty Bang. See if we can start getting some rolls in, you know? This is what I was looking at as well with like the less armor approach. There aren't any like sort of like take them off for the blitzers. Like I didn't want to spend 150 to... So you can go for scrap metal both sides, which I think is quite low key. Oh, anyway, yeah, so, no, sorry, YouTube. Yeah, I don't know, YouTube, you probably watched the video. Like, I made it so they had as little armor as possible. And, like, I can still... You can get tiny little shoulder pads for them. You can get tiny ones, but I don't want to... There's 150. But to be honest with you, I'm sort of tempted. And I'll just have to be an orc main so I get the value out of spending my virtual currency. But you can't make these small, and there's no small shoulders on the ordinary guys, which is frustrating. No, like, can only be big shoulders. I don't want big shoulders. I just want orcs, like, lean and mean. No armor. And then it had to be those legs, because, you know, all these other ones have armor on them. We went for this one. All the other ones have loads of armor. This one was like a potential contender. It's a bit too flashy. Bit too flashy for us. So yeah, that was the that's the video, YouTube. I think oh no, quick one here. I buy the Apo, not the lineman, right? Even though it is 50k. But yeah, like being honest though, like the type of games that we tend to have, we're likely to get diced in the next match. I could save the cash. See what happens. But then 50k is quite a cheap way to save a big one, isn't it? It's quite a cheap way, potentially, to save them. You know what Apos are like. They usually don't work. Quite a cheap way, isn't it? That's a tricky one for me. I don't know. Ordinarily, I wouldn't Apo here because it's 50k of TV, but it's really hard to know what the matchmaker is going to throw at you at the moment. Really, really hard. No, yeah, team is fresh. Save the 50. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it. Okay, yeah. So you won't. Next game won't be of an Apo, but yeah, that's all YouTube. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember when the luck stops, stop. Today's sponsor, Be Dice Aware. Yeah. I'll see you in a bit.